Alright guys, is this game trying to kill me? We got a review key for this one through Keymailer. I'm excited to check it out. We're playing on the Switch 2. It's pretty sweet. Press that button, it shows it right there. That's how you know it's legit. Let's do this thing. My first time jumping in this game, I have no idea what to expect, but the game indeed might try to kill me. It might indeed. This game is on Steam as well. It's not just on console, but the review key I got is indeed the console version. So there we go. There we go. I can interact. Oh, that's the jump button. So we woke up next to our skeleton wife. Very good. Not very often I play first-person perspective games, whether it be a shooter or something else on console, so it's a little bit jarring. Not complaining necessarily. Ah, okay, all right. From the Bone Zone. I mean, I was telling you about the cool underwear that Gracie got me. That's a bunch of skeletons in various sex positions. I even showed my underwear on stream the other day. I mean, I didn't show it while I was wearing it, but I just brought up a picture of it. So yes. So Bone Zone is stuff that both of us are very familiar with, because it was a very fun gift. What about the Skeletusy? There's probably one more. Oh, I can look out the window. Spooky. Did I just show my ass? I mean, not for free. You know, that's for the premium viewers, man. That's for the other streaming platforms. You non-entity. Non-entity. Just kidding. I'm not gonna kill you right away, he says. That's how it got filled up. There you go. There you go. You know, I sometimes will joke and say, well, you know, certain activities, that's for the Only Hobbits page, or that's for the other streaming platforms, the after-hours streaming platforms that, you know, I don't want to talk too much about. I don't want to spoil it for those for those in the know. So what should we do? Do you like games? Me enjoying games? Please. Bold of you to imply that I would ever play a video game. So keep an eye on you. Alrighty. I am gonna turn. Oops, shit. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've held a control. Like, well, no, it's been a minute since I played a console game. My button placement senses are a little bit all over the place. Gonna lower the music a little bit. Lower everything else a little bit. So I'm wondering if there's a third piece. I mean, it might be playing the game, but I'm wondering if I could, like, be a sneaky boy and find something cool. Nice that the game does have a little highlight that shows up, a little, like, cursor change. A context-sensitive cursor change once you find an interactable thingy. But I think the answer is for us to just go right into the game that sits before us. If it was in the rafters, that'd be very sneaky. Very sneaky indeed. Is that it? Nah, it would have changed colors. Too short. Too short, just like me in real life. Alright, well, let's jump into Castle Slurpenstein. So we can stand up anytime we want. There's a look around. Kinda cool. And then continue. So it's a game within a game, apparently. So immersive. That's like I'm a real short guy in real life. And at any point, you can stand up and say, I'm gonna do something else. Ancient Castle. Evil Wizard. Untold Treasures. Slurpenstein. That's what I'm saying, man. Return to Castle Slurpenstein. Alright, so, interact. We're just some guy. We don't have, like, a weapon. We're just kind of vibing, hanging out. Maybe we're gonna find the third panel here. That'd be real nice. What else we got here? So there's a door here. And a switch. Anything else cool? Nope, just the switch. Alright. Pull the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk! We got it. Alright, I was looking to see if there was a run button. I don't think there is. Is it a puzzle? Ah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So what about Count Chocula? Count Cocula? Don't come to my house on Halloween, or else I'll suck your blood. I meant blood. A rusty spike sticks out of the pedestal. Do you want to put your hand on it? I don't think so. I hadn't thought about it, but you can flip things back and forth. And that is the extent. So that, of course, does nothing. We did see... Yeah, there's 2 mushrooms here. Looking at our environment. That might be something significant. Nothing jumps out at me. Well, actually, I say that. There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, indeed. So it's like, it doesn't quite map 1 to 1. If the clock is it. Like the pile of bones in the corner. Let's see if that's significant at all. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Anything else in our environment? Basically, given that, yeah, there's... I guess it's like a tree. Oh, shit, wrong button. It's like a tree or maybe an arrow. And a... like some kind of beast, a sword. Can't go through the door. Alright, I'll bite. What happens if you do this? Ouch. Ah, okay. So, mushroom. Mushroom! Upside down bull fella. Pop. Then, house thingy. Upside down. This one. Yeah. Ooh. The door is open. Curious if there's anything else on the wall. That kind of jumps out at me as being a little bit unusual looking. But there we go. First puzzle solved. Not too bad. I thought there was like an arrow pointing me at that button. X. There's hints. Okay. You can unlock hints if you feel so inclined. Up. This button? Yeah. Same button, right. Okay, yes. I will not unlock hints unless I need to. Ah, spikies. So the clock appeared. Oh, okay. And just so I'm clear, was it anything to do? Oh, it... I at first I thought it was a matter of timing it and pressing the button when the spikes were lowered. That's not it at all. The way you do it, I just stumbled into the solution. The hands have to be pointing to the X and up icons accordingly. So my next thought was, okay, I'll look at the clock more closely, but let me just experiment, and I just, by complete dumb luck, stumbled into it. And by dumb luck, I of course mean I'm a gamer, and it was all intentional, but no, it was stupid luck, obviously. Which, as we all know, is the best kind of luck. The best kind. T. Can I toggle? I can reset. Yep. Something over this way. Where I start pressing buttons and seeing what else is there. You open a chest. There's nothing inside. Bad luck. Ah. The third piece. Now, this is probably not the solution. Probably something very deliberate you have to do here. Toss it down. Arrange them any way you see fit. And this probably will make more sense. For now. Oh, I see what's going on here. Gotta build a bridge. So, can you rotate? Not from what I can tell. But this does work out. Does work out real well. There we go. We got Glaze over on YouTube. What's up, Glaze? Hope you're doing well. We're playing a cool little game called Is This Game Trying to Kill Me? I know on the YouTube category it has a different category, but that's because we played that game a lot earlier. The survivalist game. Orb. Not, you got an orb, just orb. One in the top right, presumably out of many. That's pretty neato. What about to the right? Let's find out. Ah, okay. Just to go across. If I want the orb... Now we need somewhere for it to go up. We need uppies. Or a second one. Yeah, once it's in a corner... Oh no, I might be hecked. Am I dead? Oh no. What do you do when you reach this point, other than panic? Because, this is a problem. Oh! Ah, there's the up button. That's the up button, dude. There we go, there we go. That's right, we contemplate the... You ponder the orb. Of course, who could forget? So really, it's the same buttons. Left, right, and down versus left, right, and down. But the difference... is being on this side. Orb! And there we go. So 2 bonus orbs acquired. Feeling good. Feeling good and smart and so cool and so powerful. As far as these glyphs are concerned... Oh, I see what's going on. I thought the orbs were collectible and was like a bonus, but I think you need this for the salutation. For the solution. So... the order in which you step on them, basically, I think. Presumably from left to right. So we'll do the jellyfish first. Jellyfish. And then... ladder thing. No, I'm a dumbass. It's gonna be the like, H-looking thing. This thing? Yes? Then F, to pay respects. Then T, for the posing, obviously. And then square ladder thing, this signpost thingy. And then G, for gamer. There you go. Easy. My massive fucking prognosticators. I love that video, Meerkat. I mean, well, if it's a video I think it is, it's very good. It's a good time. What else we got? This. Oh, wrong button. Suitable items. I need more orbs. For pondering. Prognosticating, even. Yeah, that one. And the original's good, too, obviously. Ah, I see what's going on here. Axe and sword and arrow and bow and hammer. Not yet. So if I follow this, it goes to all these guys. So purple is probably hammer, based on that sign. The tapestry, that is. There's silver, red, and blue. Here's the thing. Orb! Actually, it's more of like a cat's eye. So silver's gonna be a sword. There we we go. Blue is gonna be up arrow, or it's like a spear, basically. Yeah. And red is an axe. Cool. Nobody gets the bow. A little sad. Pull the lever. Do we get it? Hey, we got it. Anything else? Anything else from afar? No, sir. Shh, moving right along, baby. Not too shabby. Now, I wonder if you complete the previous challenge, not the one we just did, but the one prior to that, the one with the 2 orbs. If you complete that challenge without placing the orbs and you take them with you, I wonder if like something cool happens. Found a guy. Another treasure hunter. He's a skeleton man. Lots of treasure hunters hanging around here, he says. I'm already tired of killing you, he says. Let's play a game. Now, this guy's a gamer. Right, yeah. No, I know what you mean, Meerkat. Yeah. You may or may not remember that I was a little bit put off by Amanda the Adventurer 3 because there were aspects of that game that were giving you conflicting signals of, like, how you like utilize the real world into the game and vice versa. I think 2 did a pretty good job of it, and 1 was very good. But yeah, 3, I was kind of disappointed by 3. And also, yeah, like, the idea of watching a VHS tape and somehow interacting with it, if you think about it too much, it kind of falls apart. Whereas, you know, when it's in a video game, it makes more... It's... The interactivity of it makes more sense. If you win the game, I'll open a door for you. I promise. I promise, my guy. My dude, my guy. It's a cool little game. I'm liking it so far. Guess where the Joker is? That one. 6 of clubs. That's kind of like a Joker. A little scary. No pressure. Joker. I'm the Joker, baby. You lose. Now, is it random or is there a sequence? Dead. I'm shocked that I died. So let's look around a little bit. It's probably not just random chance. It's probably not random chance. I do appreciate how as you're solving the puzzles, you're filling in the world around you. That is like a really cool touch. What if I ponder my skeleton girlfriend, my skeleton wife? He has anything for us? Kind of looking around to see if there's any like patterns. I mean, maybe it's not random each time. Maybe it gets set in stone, or is set in stone rather. Let's try that next. Actually, let's play again. First one was all the way to the right. Or no, it wasn't. Hold on, I'm dumb. That was the first one I tried. I can't remember what I tried, honestly. Shit. I like how it's always the 6 of diamonds, basically. I'm curious if it's the same one each time. I'm looking like in the background for anything. Any arrangements of 6 things, basically. Or is it 5? It's 5 things. Clubs, yeah. Now it's spades. Yeah, so it's 5 things, not 6. And it's 666, of course. Of course it is. The lore of 3 was good. Yeah, the story was really cool. Yeah, that was the one real saving grace with the game. With the third one, was the story was interesting. And, you know, that's a valid way to look at a game like that, is the last in a trilogy, and the first 2 did some really novel things with how it gave you puzzles, that kind of deal. And then the third game is like, this one concludes the trilogy, and that's kind of its whole thing. The story was very interesting, and I liked what it gave us. But yeah, the puzzles, it was just kind of okay. I probably think that the first one probably was my favorite still. Overall, but that's some good stuff, man. No suitable item. Got item. Door's locked. I'm wondering if there's like a pattern to recognize, like a pattern recognition thing. Also, yeah, maybe there's something that happens during, like, while the game is in progress. What if I say no? No, nothing happens. So, like, if there is some kind of indicator while the game is in progress. Spike. Now the spikies are here. Can I get up? Oh, you cannot get up. You cannot stand up at this point. You are locked in. I guess the idea is if you stand up, you might bop your head in the ceiling. The Joker is. I'm the Joker, baby. Great. Cool. Is it the same one? It's not. Blech. If we need to, we can use a hint. I would rather not. I'd rather not use a hint. There's some other thing in the environment that I'm not noticing. I kind of notice these, like, kind of glow a little bit, which is kind of interesting. Any patterns of 5? Either in the game or in the outside world. I'm just seeing everything that's shifting, because I think it's a different puzzle each time. I don't suppose... Yeah, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. I think the Joker was the middle one in that instance. But now it's not. So it's red. Red of diamonds. I mean, the next one... No, it's also red of diamonds. Or 6 of diamonds. Yeah, I'm just taking random stabs. Wonder what I'm missing here. I bet there's gonna be something eventually in these rafters. Eventually. What about the ceiling? Or the floor, rather. Your pattern. Rug on the floor. I like the 3 shoes. You know, for all 3 legs. Multiple skeletons, not just our main skeleton wife. Torches are lit, and it's all of the torches. Still rearrange these if we felt so inclined. What else could I be missing? Anything cool on the keyboard? No, nothing jumps out. Can I go back? We could. I don't suppose there'd be hints for future puzzles in previous rooms. Can I just take this with me? I hadn't thought about that detail. Oh, I bet if I got all the orbs and pondered upon them, dude. Can you walk away after you start the game? I hadn't thought to try that. Oh, I can't take those with me, unfortunately. You definitely, once you place, at least, once you place a, once you guess a card, and the spikes begin to lower, then you are locked in. You can look around, but you can't stand up. Put it there, and the odd chance that the skull presence is impactful in some way. So right now we can stand up. It even says stand up on the menu, so this is okay. Ooh, look at that. Because of the orb, we can see the goods. We can see his hand. But I can look around. There we go. What? Oh, reversed. Right. Yeah, I have to reverse the order of these things. And look at that. Because of his head being in the middle, we know it's got to be the middle entry. It does change every time. There we go. There we go. That's the key. The eye from the previous room getting brought over. So sometimes you do have to go backwards to get the goods. He says, what the heck? What a cheater. But a deal's a deal. My colleagues won't be as nice. Can I take this with me? Oh, unfortunately not. I thought maybe be able to make more use of that. Pretty clever. Pretty clever stuff. Little slidey puzzle fella. 6 mushrooms. What this? And jumps out otherwise. Ah. Yes, yes. They pushed you there. Push you up. You... Oh, I see. I want to nudge you. That... Okay, there we go. There we go. This is a deceptively simple sliding puzzle. 6 mushroom. This door's still closed. However, this door is open. Oh, there's more. There's more room shenanigans now. We got clown fella. And sailor fella. And executioner lad. Is that a bunch of treasure and gold and shit? Oh my. And axe lad. Axe Luigi. And surgical man's. And skeleton bone. Skeleton snake thingy. Oh wow, a whole lot more. The spooky static thingy. Don't know if I want to break that right now. There's a whole lot to this game. I'm impressed. We need wood for a fireplace eventually. Whole lot of stuff. Yeah, so that was... We've only, like, just begun to experience what this game's got for us. Really chuck that thing. We got some clover pit over there. Very nice, very nice. All kinds of wacky shit. And you have, like, we got the terminal right here, or the TV at least. Got a big scary button. Right, so just so I'm clear, we did the sliding puzzle, which is great. It says, I think it's 6 mushroom. And then this scary thing. Staticky thing. So, the mushrooms that are just scattered about, is there some interaction point? The first thing to try, I think, is to open that rift, that barrier that's holding the static back, and just see what happens. Is that good? I pressed the switch. Was it good? Alex, do good? Oh, that was it. Okay. Okay, but I'll bite. I do want to know what happens. Can you unflip it? No, you can't. Might tear the fabric of space-time. Cool. Oh, it's a shortcut. That's nice. Go all the way around. That is unchanged, but that is a nice little shortcut. Instead of having to go just one way. Yeah, now, like, the true breadth of what this game has for us is becoming known now. Like, at first it was like, oh, it's just one room, we're probably getting close to the end. Now it's like, no, there's more to this game than meets the eye. Why am I here? This is not my beautiful wife. How did I get here? Starting to understand, he says. Anything else? Nope, same thing. And then something 4. It's like a wooden cone or something, or a torch maybe. Have here. Robert Lewis, the joke failed. Clive Stoker, a tiger onto the ship was a bad idea. Howard Smith died of the flu, not professional. Sarcophagus lid is damaged, can't read the epitaph. Same here. No wood in the fireplace. Okay. A little mysterious. What about this one? Chest. There's nothing inside. Bad luck. There was at least one other chest. Well, I assume there's one other one. One was green, I think? Yeah. If it makes a difference. That looks like a door. Here we go. Light bulbs? Indeed. Where would I plug in light bulbs? Any lights that are looking a little sad? Can I get that guy? You can. Oh, I bet we're gonna need that for sometime later. But in the meantime, this is for, oh, interesting. Here's all 4 of these mushroom shapes, which we were seeing earlier. So many mysteries, man. Mysteries abound, dude. Plug her in here. Oh, shit. I'll go ahead and plug them in, even though I don't know the solution, but I'm sure there will be a pattern that presents itself. How many, like, things to interact with now? It's kind of nutty. No power. We need little connectors. I don't suppose... Nah, it wouldn't be lights. That wouldn't make sense. Nah, that's not it. That's not it. Let's keep exploring. Keep poking around. Keep poking and stroking. Ooh, purple guys. Can you interact with those things? Like poke them or something? Not right now, but maybe later. Just gotta keep that in mind. Or spikies. Torches. And I walked off camera and I got. Game over. You fucking suck, idiot. And they don't quite say it that way, but you know, it's implied. That's bad luck. Oh, the light bulbs will light your path. Without it, you get got by the darkness instantly. So if you venture into the darkness, you get hecked. We need these things. We need them. Oh, I'm dumb. It's, oh yeah, this one. I'm very smart. I'm very smart, you see. Oh, what? Oh, you have to say like, oh, there's nothing inside, and then walk away, and then it opens. Think. Sometimes there's a throw option. Yeah, there we go. Because that's what you want to do with these fragile glass light bulbs. Just fucking eat them as hard as you can. Whoops. Uh-oh. The last one go. I'm scared. Oh, here it is. Scared by the leaves. Oh, shit. Right, okay, so let's put one above I guess where we are right now. Can't go any more to the left, but what I can do... Oh, you can't... Right, you can't move those around. Locked in... Oh, yeah, spikies. Scary. Very good. What else is above me? More spikes. I'm gonna guess below me is probably okay. Below me is okay. Haha, below. It's fine. Up is fine. I think I know the answer, but I just want to see. What does down lead to? Oh, I think down is actually a dead end. Now, we'll put one hurt and hurt. Hurt. A reward. It's a set of matches. Okay. That's one half of the current puzzle, I think, where we just now need wood. That's not it. I think we go, it's either up or down. I think it's up. I think it's uppies. We go down with it. We get down with our bad selves. I lied. We'd go more to the left, I think. Maybe? Can't go any more left. I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque, very clearly. Down. And then left? That or it's down. Be down. It's down and left. Yeah, I bet that's the key. That's the ticket, I do believe. Is that it? Oh, almost stepped around the spikies like a smart person. Okay, there we go. So let's just kind of see here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sarcophagi. For skeletons, and we've been seeing those little icons of the mushrooms and various things up there. Ah, that'll come in handy eventually, I'm sure. Not quite lost, but adjacent to it. Huh. That might be something we can deal with now. It shows purple mushroom thingy. I'm just not sure what order it's in necessarily. I think the first one was 6. 6 red. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I think I know the order. It probably goes, yeah. So red, green, purple, brown. Red is 6. Green. Next. What's the green one? The green one's gonna be 3, and the last one is 4. Oh, I was gonna say that. I want to say it's like 3, like 2 or 3. I couldn't remember. But that was the wood. Just what we needed. Fireplace. Light the match. Oh, well, I found matches in the game. Oh, right. It's in the game where I have the matches. There we go. Light a fire. Yes. Put another log on the fire. Now, what I don't know is if there's some significance of the sarcophagi. Again, there's 5 of them. Curiosity, how many portraits are there? Fire is roaring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's a 6th mystery one. Two in the hallway. Let's see, does this one go anywhere? I think that we don't really have what's needed for this one yet. Out of the flu, not professional. Failed joke. Failed joke, like a clown? Is there a clown fella? Yeah. Yeah. So there's 2 kind of down this way. Then 3 kind of like 2 on that corner, kind of 1 on that wall. Are there 3 that are arranged? Kinda these 3? Yeah, tiger onto the ship. Died of the flu. Yeah, when I think of that, I think of the surgeon guy. This kind of trinity right here. Well, really, yeah, there's like 4 kind of in like one big line. These 4, I think. And then 1 on the opposite wall. Huh. I like to think we can solve this. Trying to like orient this correctly is a little tricky. Sounds good, Farsa. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Have a good night for you, buddy. Good sleepies. Two are both damaged. Damaged goods. These are the ones that are like opposite of each other. Kind of like these 2. So I'm gonna say this one died of the flu. Kind of make that the anchor point. Not professional. Died of the flu. Bam. A clown fella. One of the ones that's broken, I think. One farther back and kind of to the left. I got on the ship. Shit, that would make sense. Unless it's reversed? Because you can't take that one. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we don't... On the one hand, I feel like we have what we need. But I'm struggling to... have like a similar orientation here. Maybe what's messing me up is this one being unavailable. Are there any that are catty corner like that? That kind of form a corner shape. Kinda these 2, also kind of these 2. I say 2, 3, 4. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, ignoring that one. Maybe that's the way I should be looking at this. So that would mean this one. Oh, shit. That would mean this one. Go. Let's see. We go here? Double check. Yeah, if that's like from right to left. What throws me is that that's so far away from this guy. This doesn't really make sense for these two to be like parallel to each other. Immediate left is the tiger on the ship, and I don't know if I quite know who that would be necessarily. Other than this guy, I suspect. I don't think it would be Axe Luigi. We also know the joke didn't land. That would go, I think, right. Whoops. Go right here. Onto this. Oh, he's a sailor. Onto the ship. I think that's what they're getting at. Kind of go in with that. The explanation. One on the far left was the Joker fella. Last one is broken. Yeah, so that's... I don't know, man. Maybe I should just keep going. Only have a clear answer as to like what, how these map to their real world variants. And we have what we need to continue. So yeah, maybe I'm just overthinking this. Let's keep going and see what is over here now. Still says the same thing. Oh wait, no, he says, oh wait, yeah, that's the same. So we lit the torch, or lit the fireplace rather. I wonder, is there something in the fireplace? No suitable item. Let's suppose we bring the paintings to it or something? Toss in the fire, maybe? Doesn't work that way. What's up, Aleph? Yeah, we got a tricky little puzzle. Little puzzle. We lit the torch, or lit the fireplace, that is, which is really cool. We've been kind of clicking along, figuring out some puzzles, and feeling great about it. I do notice the dice on the rug here. Go back to the game. Anything else on the right-hand side, maybe? My gut tells me probably not. Went to the end of that sequence. Got the matches, and we're all set. If I go back... we like need to do something with the fireplace, like we need to light something on fire or melt something. Suitable item. Is there something that could burn? Could take to that area. Something that we can pick up for that matter. The answer might be you get that item once you solve the painting puzzle, the framed pictures puzzle. got the mushrooms all figured out. That was not too bad. Yeah, I think it still comes down to sarcophagus, the sarcophagi, relating to, and like their descriptions of things and how they died relating to the pictures on the wall. And I keep struggling with how they're being oriented. Could it be this? Like coming from this green door? Is that the idea? I'm trying to think of like the perspective and where things should be placed. That might be the key here. At first I was thinking that might be for another puzzle, and maybe it is. To our immediate right, as we enter, to our immediate right. The thing though, would that be parallel with anything? Really? Only two that are kind of parallel, that like kind of face each other, are these two. Just seeing it from this perspective, I don't know. There's still the business of this guy. This is a weird one. This is a weird one. And I think we need to solve it before we can continue. I don't think I'm like trying to do this too early. I think this is a thing we have to figure out. I have what's necessary for that one. The fire, which is great. But that didn't seem to do anything on its own. Is there something else? No simple item. Anything else we can do with the fireplace? No, not apparently. Got a skull on it. That's important at all. Now we do have the hint buttons. I do have them if I get desperate. Not sure if I'm to that point. Wasn't a matter, or it's not a matter of bringing the paintings to the fire. Let's keep trying to figure out an orientation that makes sense. We look at it from the position of the fireplace. Well, it doesn't really make sense because the fireplace is in this room. I don't think that's the key. Fireplace and the sarcophagi are all in the same room here. What do we have it right now? We have there's the doctor fella and presumably the sailor. Those should be doctor and then sailor to the left. So we have this right now. Those I would feel confident about. And then there'd be one to the right. And one opposite the doctor. The only one opposite the doctor. There's nothing here. This guy. Yeah, which is more opposite the sailor, which is kind of one further over. Could it be like a mirrored situation? Yeah, again, but these are two. These are also like very close together. There's like nothing behind any of these. I think I have taken each one down at least once. I can't put this over this one. Nope, doesn't work that way. Yeah, I can't put this on the door panel. I can't put it behind the door on this side. These two, I think I already did that once. Glued to the wall. With the epitaph. Same thing here. Oak failed. I don't suppose standing up with that selected does anything? I can see where it would make sense to put this here. But again, if it's as we enter the room, yeah, to my, let's think about it that way. If I enter the room to my immediate right, the one to my immediate right, no, not really, honestly. What about from this angle? If I enter from here, which is where the fireplace is, let's think about that angle. There's one to my immediate left and my immediate right. That match what's in game? Kinda? Let's go with that as the expectation then. The joke failed, Robert Lewis. So to my immediate left would be Joker fella. Let's run with that an assumption and see how far we can take it. Next up would be the Sailor Man's. It's already there. And from that is the Doctor fella. Yeah, I think we already had this configuration. Yeah. Question then is maybe flipping these guys. Suppose that did anything. Huh. That's the same thing, probably. Happened in the cave. Don't remember anything. Happened in the cave, he said. I don't know, man. This is a tough one. It's a toughie. A temptation to use one of those little hinty-majigs. Oh, there's names down here. Well, that... Oh my god, there were names here the whole time? Oh my god, I was way overthinking it. There were names the whole time. That changes everything. Alright. Howard Smith is the doctor guy. God damn it, that's embarrassing. Way overcomplicating this. Howard Smith is the Dr. Man's. I think Clive Stoker, I think that's the Sailor Man's. I would say I can't believe I overcomplicated this, but yes, I can. I can believe it. If it would occur to me to check these things. I think Howard Smith is this guy. That one doesn't have a label. Stoker was that guy. Last guy was Robert Lewis, the clown fella. Yep. And then the rest is a coin flip. Whoa. Got this guy now. Ice statue. Now, go back here. I have the ice statue in my hands. Does that change something? Oh, I put him in. I see. Pop him into the fireplace. That's what you do. Throw that shit in there, bro. That vanquish him, send him into the nether realms. It melted his ass. Now we have the little dice fellers on the rug. These are some tricky little puzzles. Well, maybe the puzzles themselves aren't tricky, but you have to be very observant of the environment to figure your way through. Blood. But clearly there's a, maybe not so much an order, but a matter of which thingies to utilize. Not sure what the staticky thing. That thing does. Check that rug. It has all 6 numbers represented. No, it does not. It does not. It doesn't have 4. And 2 appears twice. Which is weird. But doesn't do anything on its own necessarily. Four doesn't show up, but 2 appears twice. I don't know if the order matters, but maybe it does. We'll say 5. We'll do it in that order though. We'll do 5, 2, 6. What if I just roll it? Just maybe it's like, yeah, do it in 2 sets, maybe. Oh, jeez, it kills you. Fuck. That taking stabs can be lethal. Choose carefully. The question is, how would you enter 2 twice? They're like opposite as well. That's kind of odd. And it begs the question of, what does this thing do? The implication is that if you have that switch, it's like it blocks something. Blocking something. We're definitely powering something. Powering these 6 fellas. There's some other configuration of 6 things. I find it odd that these 2s are reversed. I'm not sure what to make of it. Six, 3, 1. There's only one selectable 2. You can't select things twice. It's just a toggle on or off. I try that again, but with that switch unflipped. 5, 2, 6. Stab. Still nothing there. Another tricky one. Another tricky one. Have a good night, Meerkat. Good night, bud. Thanks for hanging out with us, bud. Getting pretty late. I'm gonna have to wrap it up myself, just because it is getting up there. But I am having fun. This game is good. It's also a tricky one to play this late at night because brain's a little bit fried. But oh, big stretch. Woo. But definitely something to this. The eyes that appear. What does it mean? So just so I'm clear, connected to, yeah, everything's connected. Worth noting, 1, 2, and 3 are connected to each other, but say 1 and 4 are not connected. Not sure if that's really a difference maker or not. Six, 2, 3, 1. So this 3 and this 2 have the same orientation. I'm trying to like decipher what could be going on here. What if it's just everything except for 4? If that's all it was, that seems like far too simple, and it doesn't answer why 2 is listed twice. And if you combine the 2 2s, you get a 4, is the thing. Because they don't overlap. Is there a... Looking at it here. Yeah, that doesn't help. Huh. Man, I don't know. This is a tricky one. I said that about the last one, and I was right. We eventually figured it out, but I'm saying that about this one, too. Difference here is that I don't know if the issue is me not reading something. Or not seeing a thing being conveyed to me. Flip. Not surprised. It's worth noting, this guy right here, kind of forgot about him earlier. Is it possible that that's what I should be looking at? So, looking on that guy, would it be, say, 2 and 6? Yeah, if it's both 2s, that kind of falls apart. Maybe the opposite direction? Looking at this pattern where it's like bottom right. Yeah, so maybe 6, 3, and 2. Let's try that. 5, 6, 3, and 2. 2's on this side. Okay, and now I'm gonna try it with the lever that extra little fella flipped. I am really grasping at straws here. Like a game like this, usually they would kind of nudge you to say, oh, hey, look over at this thing. And yeah, maybe I should be looking at things more often while I'm inputting things. What'd I say? It was 3 and 2. I don't have the greatest amount of confidence with that one. Try with this thing flipped. When I flipped that, did that do anything? Not over there, and probably not over here either. The worst that it'll happen is we'll die and be dead. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, again, grasping at straws here, man. Desperate times. What else? What else presents itself? And it bothers me that there's this little corner that's flipped up. I want to like smooth it out, but I can't. It won't let me. Not for lack of trying. Can't do any interactions here other than press the power button. Something else I have to do there for surezies. Here, nothing here. It really jumps out at me. Unless I can pick these things up and toss them in the fire or anything. My curiosity. Flip this thing. What does it do? Anything? Anything at all in the overworld? I got there. I can stare at myself. Like a weirdo. Huh. Yeah, nothing really, honestly. Nothing here. Nothing new here that I can tell, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if this was a stumbling block for a lot of people when they first try this. This was a point of contention. I could see that last one being a bit of a stumper for some folks. Suitable item. We'll eventually want to put stuff in the flower pot. And potentially more things in the fire. Flailing, man. I'm just floundering with shit. Trying to see if there's something else I might have overlooked, because that's kind of what got me last time. There was just something I overlooked last time. There was blood in that container. Oh my god. Okay. So that explains why you had to open the... Right. Okay. Now, did that go somewhere? Did the blood go somewhere? I mean, it drained it, yes, but did it, like, do I need to, like, do something with that now? Oh, you can rearrange the light bulbs now. Okay, well, I'll do exactly that. Sure, I thought we were done with the light bulbs. Could not be farther from the truth. Oops. One too many. Fireplace door. Okay. Oh, place that there, and that highlights what you need. 5, 3, 1. Damn. Okay. All right. Tricky. Very tricky. Interesting too how you weren't expected or even not expected to use all 5 light bulbs, but if you place all 5, it won't work. You have to take one of them off for that to work. Impressive, man. These puzzles kind of have hands, man. These puzzles kind of don't fuck around. Uh-oh. Oh, now you done fucked up, son. Damage the video signal, bro? Now it's all grayscale and sad. Gotta fix that shit. Go down to the basement. There should be spare cans of paint. Did I hear the right? Spare cans of paint? Oh, now my video's all hecked. Go down to the basement, my dude. Maybe cans of paint will be used to make the colors nice again. Ah, here's the basement. Okay. Down we go. Now into spooky time. Spooky lands. Beginning to think this game might not have my best interest at heart. It might indeed be trying to kill me. Oh. Oh, I see what we gotta do. Now, do we want to like be in the middle? Is that what we're going for? So we can't have it go in the middle. It's already as far to the left. I'm sorry, as far to the right as it'll let you go. Huh. They're an orientation we should be striving for. Can I check the screen? Now, the fact that the screen is so far away tells me we probably aren't supposed to be relying on it. The disc signal is damaged. Maybe just putz with it until it feels like it starts to normalize, maybe. Just, you know, you're hot and then you're cold and then you're warmer. That kind of deal. Oh, the lines are going like farther apart. I have it go off screen. Yeah, maybe just have it go off screen. You go away. It really was that simple. All right. Well, at least that opened that next section. Ah, yes, these colors are so helpful. So we're currently colorblind. Okay. Oh, do I have to get those little buckets, those little like jars of things? I bet that's exactly what I need to do. So let's go grab. And they're very far away, but grab one of them and see if that's indeed kind of what things will snap to. Because if it snaps to it, then that's probably what we need to do. To run it all the way down here. Not necessarily. I guess is a relief. What about here? Or put it on the ground. Strangely enough, no. Well, I'm simultaneously relieved, but also a little bit sad. So blue is shown twice. Blue, white, black, blue, yellow. Blue, white, black, blue, yellow? Oh, okay. Here we go. Green. Okay. This should be hell for people that are colorblind. There we go. Got the autosave. Did we restore everything? Man, I got real lucky with that one, but it just matter of kind of guessing the gradients. I think that's it. Let's go back with us. Yeah, the colors feel normal again. Oh, Jesus. Listen, it wasn't anything personal, Ice Fella. Thank you. Did you want to be melted? Give me some time, he says. Kid, I don't have much time. But the secret to a long-lasting life is I melt him away. Wasn't this one? Clank, clank, clank. Back in business. Captain fella. Hello. Cuttlefish down my throat, another treasure hunter. You have to fight me, he says. I'm not much of a fighter. More of a lover. No items for sale. Jewelry and fish. Fish, ruby, emerald. Oh my. It's locked. Oh, yeah, there we go. We have tools for the combat and also some keys. Yes. Not enough money. I probably have 0 money, don't I? Nice selection of goods for this godforsaken castle. I need big monies if we have to if we have even a snowball's chance in hell here. That to the right. Anything cool? Bucket. Need a fishing rod. It says look around. I thought the little icon was getting highlighted. The look around icon. Fishing rod. All right. Locked, of course. Beware of ghosts. Scary. Are you a ghost? Pile of human bones. I would love to check them out. You found coins. How many coins do I have? 10. Can be blown up. We need a bomb. Might be like a trading sequence or something, basically. How much is a bomb? 50. Then 1,000, 5,000. Fishing rod? Hey, we'll take that. Got the fishing rod, Nick. Are we gonna fish up a giant, like, emerald or ruby or something? Nailed it. Got a fishy. Not quite. Alright. 2 fish. Red fish. Blue fish. Except they're all red. Never mind. One might escape my grasps. Just kidding. No fish are getting past me here, bro. But maybe that last one. Just kidding. I'm a fucking gamer. There we go. Do I get to, like, sell these fish? On the fish market and make $1 billion, 1 billion coins? That'd be really neat. We've yet to miss. You can't carry any more fish. I am as fished out as I can be. 9 fish. What do I do with these 9 fishies? Item sold. Fish. That gets me 50 gold. I could do that 1 billion times to start to be able to afford these things, or I could buy a bomb. Only get one. Only one bomb. I could throw the bomb at the skeleton fella, or go over here and clear a path. Stand away. Hide. There we go. What these do? There's probably something we need to do in the real world here, but I'll bite. Yes. All right, that's one. How long I have? 2. I just leave now? No. Do you have to keep turning them, I wonder? What point will my guy just keel over? Ooh, scary music. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh gosh. Unless, yeah, I was gonna say, eventually. Oh, there's probably something in the real world then. Yeah. So those 2 in-game. After we bought the bomb. Out of curiosity. Get the bomb, and I'm not stupid enough to stand in front of it. Or on top of it, rather. Let's look for places where a... Oh my god. Whole bunch of great stuff in here, bro. If you complete the game, you get the jewels. I promise I would never deceive you, he says. I don't know. Blood. I think it does that every time. Thinking about, like, things to ventilate in real life. Maybe opening a window. I mean, opening a window would make the most sense. I'm not sure if they can be opened. Suitable item. I was looking to see if there's any valves that can be which can be interacted. But nothing jumps out at me. Familiar refrain when it comes to games like this. That one there. And this one here. There's something. Yeah, I can't open the windows. Go through here. Basement is closed off again. Oh, this guy. Here we go. There we go. That cleared it. So now we have an emerald. Sold for a pretty penny. Statue is a little bit ominous. Nothing else really around here. That pile of bones is gone. Also a little bit ominous. So what we have right now. Sold the emerald for a cool 1,000. Which is enough for the bronze key. Let's buy. Luck would have it, I had exactly the right amount. Bronze door. Bam. Beware of ghosts. Ooh. Instant murder. There might be indications of when something's... I mean, the camera kind of started to do little shakies. Okay. Lights begin to flicker. That's how you know you're in danger. I see what's going on here. I'm assuming I can pick up both? Probably? Huh? Hopefully my greed won't be the end of me. This. Go there. There's fine. No, don't go there either. Fine, alright. Ruby. The Steely Dan song called Ruby that I like a lot. A lot of good stuff here. Oosh. Went too excited, man. I walked too fast. I was too confident in my pathing. Too confident, man. Too confident. So... nice and easy. There's no, like, walk slow option. It's, you walk forward, yeah, just you do little nudges. That's the strat, I think. Oh, yep. Little nudges. Little baby steps. Baby nudges. And I think I know the answer. Yep, that's spooky. And that's also spooky. That's like instant spook. we're good. Yep, think we're good there. So 4, 2, and or no, just 2 and 3, I think. Yeah. Going up is okay. Oh, is that it? Go that way, and I think don't go. All right, so we have everything. Should be enough to afford the golden key. But I guess I could just use what I have. $5,000. Sort is 50, so no, I do not have enough. So buy the gold key. We're gonna buy this entire man's stash out. A whole deal, whole dealio. Previous one was be aware of ghosts. What do I need to be aware of? Nah. What was the gold door? Oh, it was in the shopkeeper's area. Behind him. Or adjacent to him. Let's see. These these 3 buttons. Is that a sliding puzzle? Oh, I see what's going on here. It's this one now. I think it's this one. So, I guess those positions, basically. Something like that. Not quite. The one in the middle, I think, should be good. It's gotta be further. It's gotta hug the walls. There we go. Now, give the juice. Opens this up. Well, don't have the money for these things. Not enough money. We found the glory hole. Once or something. Screwdriver, of course we do. A high five. Do you want to check my testicles? Turn your head and cough. Want one of these things? He gave me 3,000. But another. There's one more after that, bro. Oh, that was because that one had like handles, so it was extra fancy. Be enough for 10K. Screwdriver, yes. Let me guess, the screwdriver will break after I unscrew these last items. 10 fishes. Oh, that's actually adorable. I love this. So now if I catch 5 fishes, we'll have enough to be able to purchase the real cool sword. We're fucking hacking into the game, man. Lead hacksaws. That's what we're doing, man. Hackermans. That's really clever. Gotta be 5,000. And don't you know I'm 1 fish short? I just need 1 more fishy. One more extremely valuable fish. We're just throwing the fish economy into all sorts of ruin. Into a proper tizzy. Skeleton Captain's gonna be real sad he challenged us, because now he can properly take his ass down. A magic skeleton killing sword. The widest selection of goods, except now it's the smallest selection of goods. Start a fight. Oh. So it's not just walk up and stab him. Now it's like, survive the shit. Saw blades and other survival shenanigans. Fire? I think it's useless. Like Bomberman? Nah, just big explosions. Fire did nothing. Poison. That fucked him up. Is it poison each time? Eventually the sword will come into play. Poison. Yep, poison each time. As we all know, skeletons are terrified of poison. Their skeleton stomachs are very susceptible to food poisoning. You win! Cool. You'll lose all your remaining coins. I'm not afraid. What I am afraid of is that it's getting quite late, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. It is getting quite late. Corridor of the castle, floor beneath is cracking. No! Oh, it's like an air. It's like a fall through the air and dodge. All right, let's see what happens with this. I'm kind of curious. I mean, I'm curious about this whole thing with this game. There we go. Woo. Woo. Suddenly I'm playing a reckless disregard for gravity, the base jumping game all over again. Now you're here again. That was pretty uneventful, except there's no skeleton wife this time. He's just chilling. I got up and stretched their bones a little bit. Small island covered with moss. The dungeon of the castle. Can't climb back up that easily. Yeah, so I saw the autosave. We're good to go and wrap it up here. This is a very cool little puzzle story game. Puzzle, like, I don't know. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I'm very happy I gave this a college strike because this is really cool. I would love to see more of this. I would love to see this through to the end. Well, it's getting late and I can feel myself getting pretty tired. We streamed well past the 8-hour required amount. Went pretty close to 9 hours. And I'm glad we got to play all 3 of the games we played tonight. That survivalist game was a little bit frustrating, and I like to think that I there's like still a chance to kind of like figure out that game and come back to it at some point. That Into Evil game, that really cool roguelike, was really something special. I was really having a fun time with that. Yet another instance of had to kind of pull myself away from it because I wanted to make sure I gave time for this game, and I'm glad I did because this game was also a real delight. To be honest, it actually might have been kind of my favorite of the 3 of them. Into Evil is a game that it's a roguelike, obviously, so you could play it dozens, hundreds of times, and you'll never find 2 runs being the same. But as far as like I don't know, I mean, I play a lot of roguelikes, so something like this is a little bit outside of my usual wheelhouse, and that's, I think, what makes it a little bit more special. Something a little bit more direct, a little bit more linear, but a very satisfying feeling of progression as you're solving the puzzles, as you're going through the story, exploring the dungeon. You're also unlocking more and altering more of the overworld around you. It starts so simple, and then the world continues to shift more, and you unlock more rooms. You find more of the like the castle that you're in, or the dungeon, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, a real treat. This was a kind of a sleeper hit that I was not expecting, but very fun time. So yeah, all 3 games were very enjoyable for sure in very different ways. But yeah, Into Evil is one I definitely want to stream more for sure, just because I love a good roguelike. But yeah, this cool little puzzle game, I would say, yeah, a head scratcher for sure, but and some moments where I was definitely feeling like the temptations to press the hint button. But I'm glad I didn't, at least not yet. And yeah, I think like some puzzle games are maybe kind of mean about like really, really forcing you to like grind your brain into dust. This one has felt, I would say, pretty fair in what it's asked of me. So I'm liking it a lot so far. Very satisfying. That is going to do it for the night. Once again, it's very late. I usually don't go quite this late. 2:30 a.m. It's pretty up there for sure. And of course, it was a long stream. But this was great. So we're gonna go and wrap it up here. We have. It's worth pointing out we did reach our goal of $2,000 raised for Children's Miracle Network hospitals for Extra Life, which is really extraordinary. I kind of set that goal arbitrarily. I think that was my goal last year, and I think we got it last year as well. I guess I can't remember. I think we did though. I think we nailed that goal as well. And that's awesome, man. I have a lot of very generous friends and viewers and family members that help out with our fundraising, and that's really something special, man. So I'm grateful for the support. You know, the streaming thing is it's a fun hobby, and it's something I do just because it's like a fun project. I've mentioned before, the stream is like my version of a hobby car. Some people have a hobby car in their garage that they like to work on. They're trying to fix up or improve in some way, like always tuning it up. That's kind of how I see the stream. The stream is something I'm always trying to improve. I'm always trying to work it in some way, not work it, but I'm always trying to like improve it. I'm always trying to think of new games, new things to include, new ways to do the stream. It's like a cool project, and it's something that I don't think I'll ever have solved necessarily. I'm constantly hungry, thinking of new things to do and games to play. But on top of that, to have the charity aspect of it makes it, I like to think makes it special. I like to think we can have these goofy things and play funny games and make dick jokes and do the MS Paint challenges, but also have this backdrop of let's try to make something special out of it too. A way to, make society a little bit, help out society a little bit, help out sick and injured children that need the help. So I don't know. It's good. It was the first thing that kind of nudged me into doing streaming from the get-go. Like doing Extra Life was my first kind of gateway into streaming, and I see no reason to stop. I see no reason to stop streaming, and no reason to stop the fundraising as well. So to me, they're intrinsically connected. And again, the fact that we have friends and viewers and family members and people that know me in real life, lots of homies that help us out, is something I don't take for granted rather. So thank you for watching and for subscribing and following and cheering and donating. It really, any amount of support all goes towards this charity thing we do, and goes towards the stream, and goes towards making me feel good. And that's something I don't need an ego trip. I'm happy to play the games and do the streams, but it's more fun when we have folks laughing along with us and supporting the stream and helping us out. It's really cool. It's really cool. And again, I don't take that for granted. So thank you for hanging out with us, friends. And thank you especially to Alina for that raid. Very generous of her. And my mom for donating earlier. And Aaron and Ryan and his family. And Chuck with that big donation especially. My goodness. I mean, lots of folks donated today specifically. A whole bunch of folks donated for the past couple weeks. And then, of course, we were raising money really for the entirety of this year. We had a lot of streamer buddies donate to us. And of course, every time somebody cheered, every time somebody renewed a subscription or gifted subscriptions, it of course contributed towards our fundraising goal, which is awesome. So, which is really, really awesome.